Lauderdale, Florida, this is NAB Show Live.
With continuing coverage of the 2017 NAB Show in Las Vegas, this is NAB Show Live, and I'm your host, Ryan Salazar. Today we have a really special guest from the Sprocket Hub at NAB Show, Joe Pascual, CEO and CTO of dotstudioPro. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Excellent. You know, I always get excited about NAB because of all the toys and technologies, software, hardware. It's so exciting. So, Joe, tell us about dotstudioPro and what makes you guys different.
Great. So what we do in dotstudioPro is we basically turnkey Netflix. So if you're a media company, any sort of company that's dealing with video distribution and you want to reach an audience online and you want to have your own streaming application across devices, we essentially turnkey that whole solution for you, soup to nuts, from transcoding and coding all the way to delivery to the apps and the app creation, and launch you as your own streaming service. And we can do that in as little to 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay, so tell us about the emerging models you're seeing in the OTT space for 2017.
Yeah, so going back again to Netflix, where it's basically a subscription model, and that's really where that whole space took hold. And now we're really starting to see a lot of companies experimenting with different things. We've got several clients that we've launched on an AVOD model right now, advertising video on demand, which is doing really, really, really well. So something that's not necessarily competing with that, budget that people have at home for their subscription services, whether it's already allocated for Netflix or for Amazon or HBO, they're able to binge watch on really compelling niche type content on an open free platform, where essentially our clients are monetizing through brand relationships. And we feel like that's a really great way to market certain type of content for their viewers.
So what's really crazy to even be saying is that anybody can start an OTT service basically at this point. So what will allow them to capitalize on this video, and what is it going to take for them to be successful?
Yeah, so I mean that's a really good question. I mean, first of all, yes, I mean I agree with you. Everybody can be their own OTT service if they know us. That certainly is very helpful. There's definitely a lot of nuts and bolts that have to be pieced together, a lot of cogs in the wheel, so to speak. But to your question, I think what really makes people successful is again we've I think democratized technology right now. Like in the advent of websites, that was the first incarnation where we now see that being so turnkeyed with Wix and other companies like that, and that's happened in the app market in general, and we're starting to see that in the OTT and the streaming space. So it really boils down again to number one, really compelling content. And number two, understanding who your audience is and knowing how to reach them. It really boils down to that.
All right, so who are your ideal clients that you guys would like to meet at the Sprocket Innovation Showcase?
Anybody who considers themselves a compelling media company that has really great, compelling content. It really and the ability to be able to capitalize on an audience. So the great thing is, because we have a lot of partnerships in place as well, even if you don't have that much content, but you do have a built-in audience. So like, for example, if you're an MCN, out of YouTube, or you're an existing blogger or video site or a blog site that's garnering a lot of page views, we can leverage our content partners to bring the whole thing, kit and caboodle, to you, content plus advertising, and really capitalize on your audience. So really, I think the ideal clients we're really looking for are people that are already enjoying a huge viewership online, whether that's video or not.
All right, again, we're going to see you at the 2017 NAB Show in Las Vegas. You guys are going to be at the North Hall in the Sprocket Hub. Again, NAB Show is April 22nd through the 27th at the Las Vegas Convention Center. Joe Pascual, CEO and CTO of dotstudioPro. Thank you so much, and we're going to see you in Vegas.
Thank you. We'll see you there.